All right. Hey guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. My name is Nicole and I am a recovering addict. And my sobriety date is July 13th of 2015. I am currently utilizing a maintenance medication called Suboxone, and I am sharing my journey here on YouTube, navigating recovery and life, and just sharing that with you guys, and also trying to help and inspire other people who might be struggling with addiction to change their lives. So, I just got back from family vacation, you guys, and I thought I would come on and chit chat with y'all for a little bit. I have missed you guys so much. You know, my YouTube channel is a big part of my sobriety. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Sky. And you guys are a huge part of my recovery, and not having you guys to talk to every single day, I miss y'all. So, although I did come on quite a bit during my vacation, but not long streams. So, you know. What's up, Bonta? Hey, Sarah. What's today? I'm not sure. Today is the 23rd. Well, my husband doesn't have to go back to work until Monday. So technically I'm still on vacation, but I'm home. You can smell me, Daniel. You can smell me. Now, I'll tell you one thing that I always hate when I go out of town is that, if you guys haven't noticed yet, I have got really thick, long hair. And every time I go out to a hotel, I always forget to bring my own shampoo and conditioner. And hotel shampoo and conditioner makes your hair so dry. So what I'm probably going to do tonight is put my hair in a coconut oil, just slather it all over my head, and then wrap my hair up in a Walmart bag and sleep with it, because my hair is super crispy feeling from that water. It was like the water and the shampoo and conditioner there is really shitty. So I wanted to come on here because, first of all, okay, so we're going to be getting back on track with our Monday, Wednesday, Friday meetings, you guys. So for those of you guys that are new to my channel that have just came and joined, hey, Sam, we are going to start doing our Monday, Wednesday, Friday live streams at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that means every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 p.m. Central, we will be live here for a recovery support group meeting. Okay? Now, I have figured out a way to bring you guys on to share, so that way you don't have to show your face. So I know a lot of you guys during the Mira meetings, maybe you get nervous and you don't want to come on and share because you think, oh gosh, everybody's going to see my face, or whatever. And I was actually watching a friend of mine. His channel's called Convict Podcasts, and he was doing a podcast. Hey, Karen. Hey, Donna. And hey, Merk, he brought somebody on through StreamYards. And so what I want to do, hold on, let me get the link right now, and I want to try it real fast. So hold on just a second. Also, I just dropped the link to the Patreon. If any of you guys want to join us for Patreon, from now on, I decided over the weekend at the hotel. I've been really, really thinking about it. From now on, all of our patron-only live streams, all of those are going to be Zoom now. So for anybody that is in my Patreon that wants it to be more interactive and stuff, we're not going to do live streams anymore, because I can come up here and you guys see me live all the time, right? Like, I want it to be a support group meeting for us. So 2 Sundays a month we will do a Zoom meeting for Real Talk Recovery. I'm sorry I can't do it more than that. Like because I'm doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays during the week for the channel. Then every other Sunday for our Zoom recovery support meetings through Patreon. All you have to do to be able to join those Zoom recovery support meetings 2 Sundays a month is pay the lowest tier, which is $2 a month on my Patreon. Okay. And then you'll have access to our bi-weekly Sunday Zoom recovery support meetings. They will always be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Everything is always going to be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Because 7 p.m. is early enough for me and late enough also to where Nate's kind of settling down, and I won't be on too late so I can get him to bed, okay? Hey, LA Dodgers. You want to join, girl? Hey, Karen. I'm going to drop the Patreon link right below you in the comment section. All you have to do is click that link. And like I said, all you have to do, you guys, is join the lowest tier. It's only $2, okay? It's just a way to support my channel. If you want to support this channel and you want to be a part of those meetings that I'm going to be leading every other Sunday. Now, what you also get from signing up on Patreon is you get to be inside of our patron-only chat where there's 50 of us in there. And it's everybody that is active on my channel. Merk, Sky, Nikki, Cindy, Bubby, Joey, Corrales, everybody that is active on my channel is in that chat, okay? So you will be in there with them. And then also Nikki, one of my girls, she is literally, her and Cindy and Melissa, mama of Kenny, are the president, vice president, and secretary of that chat group. They keep everything in line. They let me know if anything's going on. You know, they just kind of help me keep things organized because there's a lot of people in there. They do morning Zoom meetings every morning, you guys. So that way they can get their day started out on the right foot. So not only will you have access to the Zoom meetings with me bi-weekly, you'll have access to the Zoom meetings with Nikki and everyone in that chat. And you'll also have unlimited resources to Merk, who is constantly linking Mira Zoom meetings and any other recovery support that is needed. Like, it's just a wealth of information in there. So, like, you'll have access to all that stuff if you join. Okay, so you don't have to join, but if you want to, and that's something that if you're needing support and you want to get in there with us, that's all you gotta do. Okay, all right. So let me get the link because I want to see how this works out. Okay, so Nikki does the morning meeting at 9 Central. Thank you, Sam. Yes, and every morning when Nikki does that, if you are in that chat with us, so attention all my patrons, if you are not in the chat and you are a patron, send me a message and I will send you the link if you haven't joined yet. But they are always doing something. That is what's so amazing about that whole group, is that we created a group of people who have come together. And if I'm not available and I'm at work or I'm like, you know, doing mom stuff, we have a group of people who are recovering together. And so it's a community and it's pretty fucking awesome. So I know, me too, Donna. I cannot wake up early for the life of me, but sometimes I'll pop in at like 10 and be like, hey, y'all. Okay, so let me get I want to get this link and I want to try to see if one of you guys can come up and just practice it with me real fast. So, okay. Let me see. And welcome to everybody that's here that's new to the channel. I know a lot of people are new that I haven't been able to like get to know you yet. And I'm just going to tell you that the more you come and you're active in the chat and I see you and you join if you join the Patreon and you join the Facebook group and you DM me or send me a message on Messenger and you try to reach out to me, like, I'm going to call you or reach back out to you. I always return phone calls, always return text messages, always return DMs and Messenger messages. But I want you guys to know that all you have to do is reach out to me. Like, I'm really accessible. I'm not going to not answer your text or your message. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's new that we haven't got to connect yet on a, personal one-on-one level, if you'll just text me or DM me, I will message you. And so I want to get to know all of the people that are new, that are just joining the channel. Like, I really want you guys to know that I really value and I really take seriously, like, getting to know the people that are subscribed to my channel and they're supporting my channel and supporting me in my recovery. It's really important to me. So I want you guys to know that you're important to me, and I want to get to know each of you guys. I try really hard to get to know each and every single person. So, okay, if anybody can do this, do me a solid real fast, okay? And click the link I just dropped, and it'll bring you up here. I want to see if it'll work, if it'll bring you on camera with me, or if I can just hear your voice. Sam, me too. But did it not come through? Oh, hold on a second. Huh. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I thought it's like, for some reason. Oh, crap. Hey, Captain, do me a favor and click the StreamYard links. Hey, Thomas, what's up, honey? Okay, cool. All right. Now unmute yourself. Hold on. Let me see something.
Hello?
How do I do this?
Hello.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. No, hold on. How did he do that? I'm trying to see how this guy did it. He did it without them being on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're presenting yourself big. Oh, there you go.
Okay, cool. Okay, can I hear you?
Can everybody else hear me?
Yeah. Can you guys hear her? Hold on. Who's this? Hey, hello. Who's that? What's up, hello? Oh, thank you for coming on.
Does he know he's cammed up?
You're cammed up, man.
He jumped off.
I don't think he can hear me. I don't think he can hear me, though.
It's okay. Him?
No big deal. No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay. So let me see if it works like this, though. Like, if I just do that. Okay, so what's up? Welcome to the channel, girl.
Hey, what's up? My name's Captain.
Okay, it works. Okay, so on Friday nights when we do our Mira meetings, you guys, I want to be able to let people come on who don't want to show their face, who just want to come on and share. So this is a way I can say, hey, what's up? Welcome to Real Talk Recovery. Thanks for coming on and sharing. And, and I can just be quiet and you can share,
Yeah, because some people figure out how to put their avatar on their phone.
Yeah. Okay. Because I've been also thinking about whether or not I should just do it like a Zoom call. If I should just change our Mira meetings to Zoom meetings, because I want people to be more active. So I might. But then there's a lot of people who are coming to the Mira meeting that are on the channel that won't actually go to and like download Zoom on their phone and then come to that Zoom meeting. So that's why I kind of want to leave it on my channel so that way it can be broadcast live,
Right.
So that's what we'll do.
Privately too.
Do what?
If you wanted to, you could do Streamlabs privately too if you wanted to, right?
Mm. Yeah, that's a good idea. But you're in Patreon too. So this Sunday at 7, we're going to do a patron only Zoom, and it's going to be the first ever Zoom. And we're going to talk about the topic that we're going to talk about is playing the tape all the way through.
Okay.
And I was thinking, did I just freeze up? Okay, there I am. I was thinking what we could do is like we could share like ways that we have learned how to play the tape all the way through and cope with triggers in our recovery, you know?
We could even share this on our my tape.
Do what?
We could even share what's on our tape.
Yeah. So listen to this. I was also talking about, and thanks for coming up here, Captain. If any of you guys haven't already, Captain has a YouTube channel, and she's really been like dipping her toes in the prison commentary community, and she does commentary on the prison community. She does commentary on the recovery community. She does commentary on anything that's really going on YouTube. And so if you guys like listening and hearing different people's opinions, y'all will love Captain's commentary. And she's also super open-minded to where she's not going to block you if you have a different opinion than her. So like you can come on and go, if you want to, fight in the comment section with her.
Yeah, try to hurt your feelings all day. It's all right. It's really okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty I'm kind of a bitch. I'm just kidding.
That's okay though. But I really like, you have your own like niche that you do that you're good at, and I have mine that I'm good at. Like I wish I could do commentary, but then what happens is I get emotional.
I've been trying to you've been getting way better at this though, like because I've been like trying to teach Nicole, you guys, that like the only people that really have an opportunity to hurt my feelings are people that I've become friends with. And even then it's a little hard, but still, like people that don't know me that are just coming on this like my channel to down talk my commentary or tell me I have no life and call me fat or whatever. It's like it's a joke. Like who cares, fool? Like you know what I mean? And Nicole,
Yeah.
you've been way better at this shit. You've been getting way better at not getting your feelings hurt by people that you don't know.
I'm trying, girl. I'm trying.
You've been doing good.
Man, I have some really good news to tell you guys. So I knew when I was on this trip that I was going to lose weight because we were out in the heat walking everywhere we went. So for those of you guys that don't know, I started my CrossFit and working out, and I was 230 pounds. Well, I got home today and I weighed myself, and I'm 219 pounds, which
Yeah.
I know that's not a lot. Okay, it should be more. I should have lost more. I should have, since I started this whole journey,
But in 1
60
week,
days ago.
11 pounds. That's 12
Yeah.
pounds. That's
So, but now I feel like I have officially figured out like what I need to do. I have got to be active. Like I just, no matter what it is, whether it's me taking a walk every single day and just going, up and down in the neighborhood, I can literally leave my house and walk my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And like work up a sweat. And as long as I do that and I'm taking in 1,200 calories a day, 12 to 1,700 calories, I will lose weight no matter what.
exactly.
And look at my face. Like my face is already thinned out. Like I look amazing. I just have to say that.
With Nate, that picture you put on Instagram, you look skinny as fuck.
Oh, well, that's because my body is not fat. Hey, Nick, what are you doing?
Oh, just dropping pizzas off.
Did you hear me? I've lost 12 pounds so far.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
But I was going to tell you, like, my legs, a lot of people never see full body shots of me. Like, I'm solid as fuck, you guys. Like, the only weight that I have on me is my upper body. It's in my stomach, my back, and my face. And my boobs.
Your booby.
Yeah.
Rewired titties.
Look at Nicholas over there making his money.
Donna.
I'm so proud of you, Nick.
Thank you. I'm going
You're doing a
back
great
in
job.
to get more. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
I love you too, baby.
He's so cool.
Okay. That's my kid brother. He's the brother I never wanted.
Well, I'm gonna just that picture. You know, like because your tummy looks way smaller in the picture. Your boobies are poking out without a tummy.
It's not bloating out anymore because I'm trying. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so inspired. I'm so excited to keep on going forward. I know it. Like I said, I know it's not like 30 pounds, but I have gotten. I'm getting over the hump. Is what I'm saying. Like, I was getting so discouraged because I wasn't seeing like any weight falling off. You know, like I just felt like it should be falling off, and I was getting really discouraged. And you know, my sister has lost 30 pounds.
Nice.
I know. And so now my sister's wearing a bikini with a flat stomach. And I'm just like, I could cry, you guys, because I was just like, oh my God, my sister's getting skinny. Everybody in my family's getting skinny except for me.
Bitch, we're getting older. We're getting older, and it's not as easy as it used to be.
Yeah. But now I feel like I can finally do it and actually follow through with it. And I was, okay, so I was going to CrossFit with this guy. His name is JD, and he's been training me. And I love like being trained by him. But I'm going to tell you this right now. CrossFit, you guys, it is for people that are you got to be a psycho to go in that 100-degree gym and work out every day and enjoy it. It is over 100 degrees in that gym in the dead of the heat and dead of the summer. And I'll tell you this, I have never pushed myself as hard as I did in that gym in that heat with my face turning blood red because I am obese. I am morbidly obese. And so I'm in there jumping rope, lifting weights, doing sit-ups, doing chin-ups.
Jesus.
And I thought I was going to die. My vision started getting blurry, and I did it. But it is hard. It is hard work. But if you want to lose weight, you go and you do that CrossFit, and you let somebody show you how to do it and do the moves with you. I promise you, you will lose weight no matter what because you are sweating the minute you walk in the door.
Like, I don't know if that's like 100-degree heat.
It is
because they keep those gyms in California. They keep all the windows open and shit, right? Oh no, she froze it. Oh, she's back.
It is not easy at all. Okay, there we go.
But yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Back.
I'll wait till you get back all the way to drop off.
Damn, why does it keep doing that to me?
I think maybe because I'm on.
You leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay,
girl.
all right. I love you.
Put my groceries away and sanitize them because I'm a scaredy cat.
All right, love you. Bye.
All right, love you. Bye.
All right, bye. Okay, so for those of you guys that don't know, I am literally working from this computer that I do these live streams from. Is an old. It's not an old computer, but it's very cheap. It was $200 from Walmart. And so now all I need to do is I have to invest in a new laptop, which I'm going to be doing that soon because I have to get one for my job. But anyway, who does your kid favor more? Cam, have you never seen my son? Let me show you. And my mom's Mexican and my dad's Italian. So that's why I look that's why I look the way I do. Let me see. My little boy is, he looks exactly like me. Real talk. Looks just like me. Hold on, let me get a picture of him. Yeah, my husband is a ginger. It is very hard, Sam. It's for like very fit people. Yes, that's exactly what happened. So, like, I'm not knocking it. Like, it will, you will lose weight, but I'm just telling you guys, like, it is for people who are extremely advanced, I feel like. And they tried, like, they're so sweet. JD and Jeff, they were like encouraging me and telling me that I'm doing good. And I was like, do y'all really have people here who are like over 200 pounds doing these workouts? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way you have 40-year-old women in there that are pushing 300 pounds that are in there. Cause I was beast moding it, y'all, and crying the whole time. Crying. That's how hard it was. Okay. Oh, here you go. Here does my son look like? Me. He looks just like me. Okay. Am I frozen? No. It's the CrossFit Nerds jamming up your feed. They're like the Illuminati. You can't speak on them publicly. No, there's Cam and JD and Jeff are so nice, and they were really, really encouraging me. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you this, like, okay, for me, when I work out, I want to do something that I like doing that's fun to me. Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but whenever me and Nick were doing our workouts together, I really liked doing the workouts that were like, okay, I like doing like the workouts that are like to music, to where you can be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a routine, like a almost like a dance routine, you know what I'm saying? And so I really would like to do something like kickboxing or something to some music. That's what I get excited about. And I get in the rhythm of doing it and I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what a lot of people say, Sam. They say that he looks like a mixture of both of us. But anyway, I'm really, really encouraged, you guys. I came home today, and the first thing I did when I got home was I got on the scale and weighed myself. And I was just like, oh my God, finally, like, I just feel like I'm getting over the hump. You know what I mean? So now we're on to the next stage of this recovery thing. Now that I know how to do the workouts, yes, they do, Cam. They do. They do. And see, Nick does CrossFit in Florida, and he's super young and he's really in shape, you know. And they go out and they do all this stuff, but you know, he's young and he don't have a kid. I'll tell you this. It was good for me because I learned how to do the exercises. Like now, I can do these exercises from home. Now I can come on here, I can set my Zoom call up with you guys, and we can do our workouts together. You know what I'm saying? And so I had stopped doing the workouts with everyone while I was learning and going to CrossFit. So this is what we're going to start doing. Anyone who's a part of my Patreon, anyone who joins Patreon is going to be able to start working out with us every day. Okay. So all we're going to do, since we record on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we will work out on Mondays, off on Tuesday, work out Wednesday, off on Thursday, work out Friday, off on Saturday. Okay. And so we'll do every other day, and we'll do it together. But a lot of the stuff that I do here on this channel, you guys, like now that I'm working from home, okay, so I'm working from home for the most part. I do have a job where I leave, but I only do that like 3 times, maybe 2 times a week now. And so now that I'm working from home more, I really want to get, like I said, organized with my Patreon. And listen, I want you guys to know something. This channel is not a channel where I just upload 10-minute videos and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll try to upload, educational 10-minute videos or story times or stuff like that. But this is about community here, okay? This is about just supporting one another, okay? This is about having interaction with you guys and connecting and helping each other stay sober. And so, actually, I got a pen and a piece of paper because I'm writing down my schedule because I want to make sure that we are doing this together. So, like I said, if you're not a part of Patreon, I really want you guys to join so that way y'all can all do the Zoom meetings with me, okay? Hey, Ashley, what's up, girl? I hope you're doing okay. I really, 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 really want as many people that can join for that $2 tier to join so we can start doing the Zoom meetings every other Sunday, and then our workouts too. And that's the thing, Sam, like, I know it because when I was when I got out of prison, can we talk after show? Call me. Really need to speak on a young girl I helped that passed at age 19. Stop for Jim. I know you. Hey, I know you. God, what's your name? From Facebook. Starts with an M, I think. Right? Ashley, don't get depressed, girl. Ashley, will you put the address? James, Meryl. That's what I was gonna say. What's up, James? How are you doing? See, I told you the channel was gonna grow. A lot of people from Facebook that I used to be on Facebook with you guys are finding me, and when I left Facebook, the Facebook recovery community, I left and I was like, I'm going to YouTube and I'm going to start my own community there. And we have done the damn thing, y'all, over here on YouTube. Hold on, guys. I had to go over to my over on Facebook and let everybody know we're live on YouTube, so that way they could come over. Okay, anybody that's watching from Facebook, come over to the YouTube channel because I cannot see y'all's comments for some reason from Facebook. For some reason, I cannot see them. Does anybody know why I'm not able to see people's Facebook comments? Look, I can see my own. Hey, yeah, Tiffany, she's actually going to be going in August. That's what I was asking you. Ashley, will you please put your address in the chat so people, if they want to write you, they can write you? So let's get inspired, okay? Let's do something. Let's do some recovery reading, okay? Let me get my book that I was actually at when I was on vacation. I was thinking about what I wanted to start doing with you guys, okay? About what I wanted to start reading. And for the most part, my channel is like recovery, and I share my life and stuff like that with you guys, but I try to do videos about recovery. So one of the things that I do every single night, you guys, before I go to sleep at night, is I take an inventory of the day, okay? And so, like, before I go to bed, I look and I think about the things that I did that day, okay? I ask myself, was I dishonest? Did I hurt someone? Do I owe someone an apology? Was I resentful? Was I afraid? Like, do I need to make something right? Have I done something that I need to turn around? So one of the things that I learned from working a 12-step program is that there are so many amazing books, you guys, that can help you to like understand what will work for you, whether it be 12 steps or Smart Recovery, Refuge Recovery, whatever it is. Okay, do you know the prison address yet? Because that's one I really want. Okay. Continue to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. Okay. So you guys know that I have kind of ventured away from the traditional 12 steps AA, but I still heavily believe in the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. Like, I think the 12 steps are a design for living. They will help you to live your life. They can change your life. Like, I have seen it in my own life from actually applying the steps in my life, how they have helped me to maintain sobriety and how they have helped me to change and be a better person. And so I have kind of drifted away from the traditional 12-step recovery model, but I still think that if I could write a perfect program, right, and I could create it myself, it would be just like Mira. Okay, so for those of you guys that are, you're not a part of Mira or you don't know a lot about it, let me share something with you guys, okay? So that is more of the 12-step fellowship that I utilize now. But being that Mira is only 2 years old, we are just kind of getting to a point where, people are it's starting to grow. And now there's more people that are going to be able to step in and help others, right, with their recovery, like sponsorship and stuff like that. Okay, so let me read step 10 in the 12 steps of Mira. Step 10 in the 12 steps of Mira, where we continue to take personal inventory, and when we're wrong, promptly admitted it. Okay. Number 11 is we sought through self-reflection and meditation to improve our awareness and understanding of ourselves and the world around us. And 12 is, as a result of these steps, we became aware of our true voice within. We came to realize our purpose and helped others find theirs. So it tells us that we continue to take personal inventory. So that's our step 10. Okay. So this is just, so now if we go back to the AA 12 steps, it says continue to take personal inventory when we're wrong, promptly admitted it. Okay, so basically step 10 for Mira and the AA are a lot alike. They're basically the same. Okay, so let me read to you, since I have the steps. This is the 12 steps and 12 traditions. Since I have this book, Mira's book's not printed yet, I'm going to read from this book about step 10. Okay. As we work the first 9 steps, we prepare ourselves for the adventure of new life. But when we approach step 10, we commence to put our way of living to practical use, day by day, in fair weather or foul. So we're going to start putting the way of living that we're learning through working the steps into practical use, whether it's a good day or a bad day, whether we're happy or we're sad. Okay? All right. Then comes the acid test. Can we stay sober, keep an emotional balance, and live to good purpose under all conditions? So this is the test, right? So a lot of times when we're drinking and getting high, that's how we cope with life. That's how we cope with being uncomfortable. That's how we cope with, not knowing, maybe being depressed or sad or angry or mad or celebrating. And we utilize drugs and alcohol to change the way we feel. So can we stay sober and keep an emotional balance and live to good purpose under all conditions? Sober and emotional balance. Okay. A continuous look at our assets and liabilities and our real desire to learn and grow by this means are necessities for us. So a continuous look at our assets and liabilities, that's taking our inventory. We addicts have learned this the hard way. More experienced people, of course, in all times and places have practiced unsparing self-survey and criticism. For the wise have always known that no one can make much of his life until self-searching becomes a regular habit, until he is able to admit and accept that what he finds, and until he patiently and persistently tries to correct what is wrong. So we have to practice self-searching every day, okay? Just like I was saying, every single night before I go to bed, I self-search. I ask myself, do I need to apologize to somebody? Did I say something to somebody that could have hurt them? And this could be little things like going in the comment section of somebody's video and cussing their ass out, right? That's why when I comment to people, you guys, like, you will never catch me over in somebody's comment section calling them names or saying hateful things to them, even if they were hateful to me, because I don't want to have to go back and make an amends. I don't want to have to go back and apologize to that person. Do you know what I'm saying? And so, like, for instance, I was in a girl's comment section a week ago, and I was commenting about sobriety and Suboxone. Y'all know. And she was just as nasty as can be to me. But I kept my cool, and I didn't say anything hateful or out of line to her, because I don't want to have to go back and make amends, Hey, Esther. Okay. When an addict has a terrific hangover because he got drunk or high yesterday, he cannot live well today. But there is another kind of hangover which we all experience whether we are drinking or not. That is the emotional hangover. The direct result of yesterday's and sometimes today's excess of negative emotion, anger, fear, jealousy, and the like. So did y'all hear that? Have y'all ever heard anybody say that? Emotional hangover. How many of you guys have had an emotional hangover before? I know I sure have. I have had days where I was really just going through it. Maybe my feelings were hurt. 9 times out of 10, it's because I got my feelings hurt. Maybe I felt judged. Maybe I felt somebody wasn't including me. It's always something like that. And I'm trying to get better about not being like that, but it's hard for me because I want to be accepted. I want other people to like me, and I struggle with that a lot, you guys, a lot. And I know you're probably gonna go, Nicole, why? I don't know why I have this like need to be a part of, you know what I mean? And so I that's why I've tried to like kind of start my own little place over here, and we have our we know we're all going to be with each other, you know what I mean? Because I really do get my feelings hurt whenever I put myself out there and I try to connect with other people and they don't accept me. And I've had that happen here on YouTube with a lot of other girls in recovery, that I have really put myself out there and tried to connect with them, and they wouldn't have me. They were ugly to me, And so that is another reason why I make sure that I try so hard. If any of you guys ever reach out to me, or you message me, or you want to come on my channel, like, I will have damn near anybody on my channel. Okay. As long as you're not Satan himself, I'll have you on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, James. Oh, hey, lower. I think you have me on. You hear how I'm echoing?
Yeah.
Do you have your computer on?
Is that better?
Hello?
Is that better?
No, I mean, it's okay.
How about now?
Hello?
Yeah.
That's better. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good.
I know. I'm proud of you. Good job.
Thank you.
So
go ahead.
we need to talk. Ain't you in Virginia still?
I'm in Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas. Yeah, we got this investigation going on still on this 19-year-old girl that there's a chance that most likely the family or the mother has something to do with it. And it's just been a batting crazy week. I had to go speak at the funeral. They want me to come because she was down here in recovery at the Oxford House, and I basically mentor her and help take care of her and stuff. And the mom and grandma lives about 3 hours away, so they couldn't really do anything. So they reached out to me, and I said, sure, no problem, And now she's passed. There's a bunch of legal stuff going on, and they got the state of Illinois involved investigating, and then they have all the small rural areas up in Mount Carmine, Mount Vernon, all down through that area. They're supposedly investigating it still because she had too much clean time, and they believe either somebody gave her some meth, and then once she got to another place, that meth that she had wasn't strong enough for what she wanted or whatever, so somebody gave her something else for his meth, and evidently it was so strong that basically just freaked her receptacles out and caused her to seize out and then overdosed and died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at 19.
I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's tough.
Yeah, and then my dad passed 3 days before that.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
So it's been an emotional ride the last couple months.
But you're staying sober?
Yeah, thanks to my sponsor. And I'm working with a girl out in West Virginia, Brandy. She's all about recovery, and she's hardcore. We actually just got another girl, Starla, into Chestnut up here, and I leaned on to Brandy, and Brandy was her mentor. Talked her out of using, talked her out commit suicide, and now she's in treatment, and she was in detox for I think 3 to 5 days, and now she's doing the deal. So she's doing pretty good right now.
That's awesome.
So, you take the bad with the good sometimes, I guess, in this world.
Yeah. I mean, James knows me like when remember I first started my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
One subscriber, maybe.
Yep. And you're doing good now. Look at you. You're about as big as Tim Ryan.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm just putting it out there.
Listen to this.
I'm just saying.
I went on the Tamron Hall show.
Right?
And Tim Ryan was on there with me.
Oh, my land. Are you serious?
I didn't
How did I know that one?
I didn't know he was going to be on there. And
that is crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Now, you seen him and his new wife had the, I guess, the virus, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I guess they're doing okay right now. So I'm actually going. Are you going to Andrew Hager's event in August, the Blameless Children?
No, I think I'll be in California to go to work. I might be able to, but I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be there. I was just asking. I didn't know if you had plans on going or not.
I want you to do me a favor.
Yes, babe.
Send me a message on Facebook so that way I can get you on the channel to tell your story.
Oh, don't make me cry.
You want to do that?
That'd be awesome. I could do that.
Okay. So just send me a message, and we'll pick a day out and we'll schedule you. Okay.
Okay. I'm off today and tomorrow, and then I work the weekend. So then next week I'll be off Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll do it on a Monday.
And then I'll send you on Facebook everything, and we'll chat. But do you know any legal people?
Like lawyers?
Big time people?
No.
Not
really.
Okay. I'll explain. We'll talk later. There's a lot more to the story. So
okay, message me on Facebook, okay?
All right, I'm gonna go and flip the laundry and get me something to eat. I love you. You're a blessing. Keep on doing what you're doing, because it works when you work it.
You already
It works when you work it.
Okay, that's my friend James. You guys, we were actually pretty. Like I said before, I was very, very active in the Facebook recovery community. Very, very active. And I really walked away from a lot when I left Facebook because like I told you guys before, there was not a lot of support for people that were on maintenance medication. And I just felt like it wasn't a good place for me. So I started my channel. And so just so you know, it's awesome to see people that were good to me. Like he was somebody who supported me on Facebook and who was always like cheering me on and encouraging me and never judged my recovery. And so it's always good to see people like that I can connect back with that, when people treat me good, I treat other people good. Okay. So when you have my back and when everybody else is doing me dirty, because this has happened quite a bit, even here on YouTube, I remember that shit. And I might not be growing to 1 million subscribers and be all famous like, some other people on YouTube are, but I am working my ass off to get to where I'm at. And it is legit just hard work and dedication. So, hey, bub.
What's happening?
Nothing. What are you doing, fool?
Sitting here sweating my tits off.
Sweating your balls off?
Sweating my balls off. It's hot as fuck in Central California.
Dude, you ain't got to tell me nothing. It's hot as hell here in Arkansas.
I'm saying.
So tell me what's been going on with you. Give me the reports. I need to know.
Oh, fuck. Well, I did figure out how the easiest way to get through the first 5 days of alcohol detox is to be in a coma. So, yeah. So I was moving and I got like an infection in my throat.
Uh-huh.
But because I was just straight drinking and like wasn't eating, taking care of myself, like I wasn't able to fight it off. Yeah. So they had to put a breathing tube in my throat, put me in a coma and shit.
I was worried about you. I didn't want to say anything to you because I didn't want you to think that I was like judging you or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. It's like I quit doing dope. I haven't stuck a needle in my arm or neck in fucking 12 years. And I didn't drink for like the first 7 years of that. And it wasn't like I was actively like on purpose not drinking. Like I didn't even think about it because I never was like a drinker in the first place. And then one day, like we were just like on the river, in the boat fishing and shit. And, like my buddies were all big drinkers. And I was like, yeah, fucking cold beer sounds great right now, actually. And then, like drank like a responsible gentleman for a couple years. And then, just like snuck up on me like in the past 2 years. And then like in the last 6 months, like just started like drinking liquor, like binging, like hiding it, lying about it and shit. And then just,
I mean, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's totally normal what are you going to do? Hey, Nicole, what's up? I'm drunk as fuck. I'm drinking every day, all day. Like it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? We feel embarrassed. We don't want to say it,
Yeah. And especially like when you got time and like you used to fucking be a convict and a heroin addict and all this shit. Like I had people that were calling me like, hey, can you help me out? Can you get me to a place? Can you recommend something? Like, so like you don't feel like when you really realize, like when I actually realized like, oh shit, I'm probably an alcoholic. Like I didn't feel like I had anybody that I could talk to about it because like I was, it'd be like you, like if you went back out, you got all these people counting on you and shit. And like, what the fuck, have you just been lying this whole time or, like, it's just like,
it's okay that happened. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? Nobody's mad at you. We're not mad at you. I'm not even disappointed or anything at all. Like, I'm happy that you're alive.
Yeah, shit. I mean, that wasn't, it was touch and go there for a minute.
I know. Dino called me and told me, he told me you were in the hospital. And that's why I didn't say anything to you about it because I didn't want you to think that I just didn't want to say anything to you until you were ready to tell me.
Yeah, no, it's like, I mean, and like, I don't, as we often do in our addictions and our bullshit, like you don't always realize like what you're doing to the people around you that care about you. And like instantly, like so many people knew about it. Like there's people that know about it that I still don't even know because like, not because of like gossip or drama or bullshit, but because people care, and because of COVID and because I was in a coma, like my parents couldn't even like, nobody could even come and see me. So my family's like sitting around twiddling their thumbs waiting for a phone call if I'm alive the next day,
Yeah.
And it's like, just like when I think about that, it's just like, oh fuck. Like that's, like, it's not just your shit. Like I feel like shit and like, it's easy to get in my feelings and like, get in my fucking sorrow or whatever. But like, when you think about like your people, like sitting around, like not knowing if their kid or their brother or their friend is going to be alive the next day, like it kind of puts shit in perspective,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I knew that something was going on when I didn't hear from you because you were texting me every day. You know what I mean? And so when I didn't hear from you for like 3 days straight, I was like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Then I went on your social media. I went and looked around on people's channels to see if you were commenting. I went on Facebook and I was like, this fool is really MIA. Like, where did he go? And then next thing I know, I found out Dino had called me and asked me to say a prayer for you and said that he was, really concerned and worried about whether you were going to be alive or not. And that's when I was like, holy shit, this is not a joke. This is serious. Like, so what happened? Like, what happened in your throat?
So you have a thing called the epiglottis, which opens up to let air into your lungs and closes to let food and water into your stomach.
Uh-huh.
And I got an infection in there that like a fucking 2-year-old should be able to fight off, like a healthy toddler. But because like I was just drinking, not eating, super constipated, super not taking care of myself, like I woke up in the middle of the night at a fucking hotel in Oregon, and to take my dog out, and like I couldn't breathe. And like within like a minute, it was like something's kind of like stuck in my throat to the point where like I'm like struggling. And like if you know me, like I'd have to have a bone sticking out to let you take me to the doctor,
Right.
And I called 911 on myself. And so the fire department showed up, and I think I'm having an allergic reaction. So what do? They fucking slam me with 2 shots of adrenaline. So then like I start hyperventilating and I can't breathe for shit. So they take me to the hospital and they're like, hey, you want us to roll you up? I'm like, no, I'm a fucking grown man. I'll walk in there, dude. Appreciate it. So get me off this gurney. I walk up and there's two nurses and a doctor. First thing they do is swab my nose and run the COVID test. Like one nurse runs back in there. And the doctor's like, open your mouth. So open my mouth. He shines his light down my throat. And the firemen like, all right, guys, see ya. And the doctor's like, hang on, we need you. And so I'm like, what? He's like, hey, brace him, because this guy's fucking big. I'm like, what's going on here? And he just goes, bow, hits me in the side of the neck with the paralytic.
What's that?
Just paralyzes you right away. Because he was like, you're 5 minutes away from dying, and I didn't have time to explain to you that we need to put a tube down your throat. They thought they're going to have to cut in and put a tracheotomy. He's like, we didn't have time. So they hit me with the paralytic, and then they hit propofol and fentanyl and all this shit to put you in a coma. And when I woke up, like, and this is all like secondhand to me, like I don't remember any of this, but I woke, like, they're like, well, first of all, I don't know what it is with you fucking gingers, but it always takes way more drugs to put you guys out than other people.
Yes, my husband has. Yes.
Yeah.
The same thing happened to him when they had to do it. They had to intubate him.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I had, was an intubation tube. And so they're like, first of all, it took us like 4 times as much dope to put you out and keep you out. Then like I woke, like they're supposed to like slow roll your wake up or whatever. But I woke up like before they wanted to, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And you yanked the tube out of my throat. So like fuck, my vocal cords are all up and shit. And the lady was mad, but like we talk a lot in recovery about like humbling yourself and all that. Like this was real fucking humility. Like, and it's going to be kind of graphic. I apologize to everybody, but like, this is just what happened. And like, this changed my life. But like, I woke up, yanked the tube out of my throat because like my stomach was like out to here hard. Like they gave me all these laxatives. So like I wake up like basically like in a trough, and I happen to go to one hospital in the country where like every nurse is like a stone cold fox. So I wake up and I'm naked and I'm shitting all over myself. And these girls are like having to like wipe me down. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, you've been here for 4 days. Like, just like the most embarrassing shit in the world, And like, I can't control it. Like, I'm just in and out of consciousness and shit. Like I have a catheter in, and like a dude is like having to like check it all the time and change it and shit. And just like, and like, I woke up and I sat up and I didn't realize that I was like sitting in my own feces. And like, I looked down and like everything like from the waist down is like black. So I'm like, am I in heaven? And if I'm in heaven, like, why is my dick still small? Like, what is going on here?
Shut up.
And like, And like I start like reaching for my shit, and they're like, no, you don't want to do that. Like, like they fucking shoot me up with more drugs and blah blah blah. Go back to sleep, and then like a couple days later, I wake up like in a gurney, and I'm like, all right, catheter's out, cool. There's a bathroom right there. I need to take a piss, so I get up, and like all these alarms and shit start going off because they had me on like this fucking bed where there's like pressure pads, and if you get out of it, like you're not allowed to move around by yourself. You gotta like hit a button, like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom, blah blah blah. Like I had to wear fucking adult diapers and shit. Like it just the most humiliating. Like having a fucking 23-year-old tin dime piece changing your fucking diaper as a grown man. Like you're not acting tough after that,
Yeah.
But yeah, so, and like I said, like I never drank before. Like I never actively like didn't drink. Like I was a heroin addict. Boom, kick that. Like, this is like my first time ever doing like alcohol, shit, detox, whatever. And like it fucking snuck up on me and just kicked my ass, And like I woke up and I was like, hey, I got to get the fuck out of here because I got, my chick doesn't know where I'm at. And they're like, oh yeah, you don't have a chick anymore. Well, my car's over here. Yeah, you don't have a car anymore. I'm supposed to start a job next week. Yeah, you don't have a fucking job anymore. Like everything's gone, like that quick.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you going to do now? What's going on now? Are you staying sober, Cam?
Yeah. So I'm at a like a sober living in California, living with like 15 other dudes, bunch of personalities, hot as fuck. Like when I was drinking, like I was such a baby. Like commercials on TV would make me cry and shit. Now that like I'm not, I'm like 3 weeks. Like I'm just like an asshole all the time. So like just being able to like deal with personalities, like all the meetings and shit are closed here. So like you got to run your own program. So like I come on here and like I do a couple Zoom meetings and stuff, but it's like it's a real, reality check, and like this is the last house on the block for me, like I was lucky, like, to even be able to have the support to get here. But
yeah. So you're in a sober living though. That's great. That makes me happy to hear that, for real.
Yeah.
Listen, man, that's what you need to stay there. You need to stay there and you need to get a job and you need to have somebody to work the steps with you and you need to be getting involved and doing recovery with other people. Like you don't need to leave there or you're going to die.
Yeah.
This is for real. Like this is your last chance.
Yeah, like, I'm not arguing with you, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't understand. Like when alcohol is so cunning because it's like everywhere. You know
like
what I mean?
If I could have gone into any corner store, grocery store, gas station and bought dope, like I would have never got off fucking heroin. Or you can steal it if you don't even have the money, Right. Like so like I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop because like I said, I've never did the alcohol thing before. I've only ever done heroin, and like when I was doing that, like I was just white knuckling it, sitting on my hands for a month. That's all I could think about and dream about. And like I don't have like any urge or cravings to go drink. And I just like I'm still waiting for like when that fucking day comes.
Well, that's not a bad thing. I mean, like, so since you're not having urges or cravings, like if I were you, what I would be doing is like getting a really solid schedule for each day. So let's say like, okay, you're at the sober living and like to make sure that you stay on track, like get some things that you can dedicate your time to, like maybe get a group of guys and girls that you guys could go and do workouts together at a certain time every day, and then get like a study group together to where y'all can do like the studies, like coming on here and doing like our reading and stuff. And like that way you have like, okay, I wake up in the morning, I eat breakfast and I do my meditation, and then I go and I do my exercise with this group of people, and then I come home and I do my, I read my book, and like a schedule. Like when I first got into recovery, that's what helped me the most, is having like a schedule of things that I did each day. So that way I wasn't just like venturing off and had nothing to do, because you know what they say, idle hands are the devil's playground.
Right. And being new, like you're kind of on like restricted status at first, right? But like everybody in the house, including house manager, has jobs. So like by 9 o'clock in the morning, like I'm the only one here. you know? And so like, it's been like, you know, like I could do whatever the fuck I want, you know, luckily, like, you know, like the manager, like he's younger than me, which is difficult to take orders from, but he's a ball buster. Like I get, you know, tested and shit and all that. Like there's a lot of accountability, but you know, and it's funny because to touch on something that you said earlier, like when I lay down at night, like I don't, you know, like necessarily, you know, run a 12 step at the moment or anything, but like ask myself, like, did I lie today? Did I do something to take advantage of somebody today? And, you know, and I was having this conversation with somebody earlier today, like, you know, he's like, you know, 2 weeks sober and like, oh, I want to get a sponsor. I'm working steps and all this. Like, you got to be honest with yourself before you can even be honest with somebody else, you know? Yeah. And like, if you can't lay down at night and like be real with yourself, even if you're chipping or slipping or whatever, you know, because, you know, shit happens. But like, if you can't be honest with yourself, it's not time to go find somebody else to lie to and run game on, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing about like, and I feel bad because I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm not telling them to get a sponsor. But like, if you're not going to, okay, so like, let's say you're not going to call them or you're not going to do the 12 steps, like just find somebody that you can be friends with that can help you stay accountable. Like you don't have to call them your sponsor or anything. It can literally just be somebody that you know that you can call every day and say, hey, what's up, man? I'm still sober. You know what I'm saying? Right. Until you're ready to do that, because I don't even think that sponsors look at it as a waste of time, but I do. Like I would call people and say, will you be my sponsor? And then I would never call them again.
Right. And it's and like, I mean, you know, Dino, like it's about like having somebody in your life that you look up to that you don't want to disappoint. Even like, even in the times when you're letting, like you may be weak enough or may just have a day like where you could let yourself down, to have that person face or voice or message that they sent you flash in your mind, or like it just, you get the text just at the right time when it's like, fuck, I can live with myself. I can hate myself, but like, goddamn, I don't think I want to be in the same room and have to tell this motherfucker that I let him down, you know? And it's like having that person in your life, like whether it be your mom or your sponsor or your kid or your spouse or whatever it is, but just having somebody that like that loves you even like when you don't love yourself, and that you don't want to let them down even when you're willing to let yourself down.
Yeah. And are you doing that? Is Dino helping you with that? Are you calling him every day?
Yeah, like I think he's still kind of like bummed out about shit, but you know, like he's a real one, you know, he's been through it, you know, all the same shit. It's just, it takes, you know, you're not going to just fucking, you know, wake up, get out of the hospital after a week and everything be cool and fucking everybody think that you're on the right track. You know, you gotta put your feet to the pavement and get some shit done.
You got to show him, but the actions. And I bet you what it is he's really worried about you. I know that when I talked to him, he was really, really scared for you, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that people care about you and they don't want anything bad to happen to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So anyways, I'll quit flapping my gums, but I love you, girly. And what you're doing is great. We need you. We appreciate you. We love you. And I'm going to jump off and quit.
Hey, I love you too. And listen to me, motherfucker. Listen, nobody's judging you. Nobody thinks less of you. We love you. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you for being honest and straight up coming on my channel and talking about it.
Yeah, anytime.
All right. I love you, man.
All right, babe. Love you too, sweetie.
Okay. So if y'all didn't know, you remember Dino that I had on the channel like 2 months ago, I think it was? Cam is actually somebody that reached out to me that's friends with Dino, and that's how I got connected with Dino. So I'm really proud of you, man, for coming up here and sharing about what happened. It's like, it's hard, you guys, to come in front of your peers and say, hey, guys, like, I fucked up. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm talking about. This is why I will not put up with people judging and talking shit to other people in their recovery. This is why I am so dead set on, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all. If what you say can be taken as offensive and rude in any way, then just don't say it. Just don't say it. That is why, like, I cannot tell you how many other addicts and alcoholics that I meet every single day who, okay, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to give you all an example. Okay. Hey, that stupid chick. What's up, girl? Hey, Raimi. What's up, babe? Hey, Misty. Hey, Kenneth. What's up, baby? I'm going to give you an example. Hey, Esther. So that is why we are all about just staying positive over here and lifting each other up. Like, I really want you to listen to me. If anything you can say can be taken negatively or out of, please just don't even say it. And here's the thing, like, if you have to ask somebody or say something like, I don't think you're sober, like right there, because you're utilizing Suboxone, right? Why would you even say that to somebody? Or let me give you another example. I want to read this damn post I found on Facebook, and it was this guy, and he was going on a rampage about people that are utilizing maintenance medications and people that are utilizing that use a medical marijuana. And he was just like going on and on and on about how just blah 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 blah, right? And I was just like, why is this guy so concerned with what other people are doing? Why does it bother him so much? And I'll tell you why it bothers people, okay? So this is why I am so dead set on, like, it doesn't matter how you recover. Hey guys, are y'all still there? We be frozen. I know, right, girl? Okay, so are y'all still here? I hope so. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. It's dying.